Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. Today let's learn about proverbs. The Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary in 2015 defines a proverb as a well-known phrase or sentence that gives advice or says something that is generally true. So, a proverb is a well-known phrase or a sentence and which gives us advice or which says something that is generally true is known as a proverbs. And a proverb is also known as a saying, an adage or a maxim. So let's see the example and understand about the definition or understand about the proverbs. Deeds, not words. Deeds, not words is a phrase. It is a proverb that tells us that people judge us more by what we actually do than by what we say. So, this is a proverb that has been born out of experience. People have found it to be generally true. So, deeds, not words. So, this proverb tells us that people judge us more by what we actually do than by what we say. So, there is another form of this proverb, that is a sentence. Actions speak louder than words. Since proverbs are born out of common experience, they contain much wisdom. They give us advice which may also come in the form of a warning. For example, look before you leap. This proverb advises us to be careful, to think before we do something, that is not too hastily, because once we have done something we cannot undo it, no matter how sorry we may feel. So look before you leap, that is a proverb that gives a warning, but it gives us or it tells us to look. It asks us to think before we do something. Proverbs are usually brief and precise. They do not use words unnecessarily. Their brevity or shortness also helps us to remember them easily, and so they are popular or become so depending on how well they express what is generally thought or believed. And we can say that we can understand that the proverbs are often very brief and shortened, and that's why it is easily to remember and learn. Then let's examine few proverbs with their explanation. So, first one, better late than never. What is the meaning of this? If you should do something like a duty or keeping a promise, it is better to do it even if you are late in doing it rather than not doing it at all. So, better late than never. Meaning is if we promise to do something, we must do it, and don't worry if you are late to do that thing, but if you promise it, and we should keep our words, we should keep our promises. The next, second one, call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. What is the meaning of this? To be honest and frank and to say exactly what you think. This proverb asks us not to be insincere and saying something that we really do not mean. Meaning is to be frank, we should be open to everyone and we should say the truth and we should say what is exactly and we should not lie. Third one, do as you would be done by. So, what is the meaning of this? Treat or behave towards others just as you would like them to treat or behave towards you. If you would like others to treat you well, you must treat them well. So, this is telling that if we treat others well, they will also treat us well. So, if we wanted to treat others well, we must treat them well so that they will also treat us well. Fourth one, do not put the cart before the horse. The meaning is do things in the right order. So, if we are doing something, we must do it in a right order. It is the horse that pulls the cart and not the cart the horse. So the horse should be put before the cart. It is telling that we should not misplace the things. We should keep the right thing in a right order. Fifth one, empty vessels make the most sound. In this proverb, vessels means containers like buckets or pots made of some metal. If you strike such a container when it is empty, it will make more sound than when it is full of something. So, also, empty headed persons, those who are least able to say or do anything useful or sensible, speak the most, that is, make the most sound. So it is telling about the empty vessels make the most sound. So it is telling that if a vessel, a container that is empty, and if we hit, then it will make more sound than a container which is filled with something. So same way it is also empty-headed persons, those who are least able to say or do anything useful or sensible, speak the most. And it is telling that same like the empty people, those who don't have anything in their head will be doing or having good things in a right way. The sixth one, fortune favors the brave. People who have the courage to take a risk and do something, they are ones who are most often successful. Fortune smiles on them. So, it is telling that those who are ready to take a risk and make a decision in a right time, they will be most successful in their life. Seventh one, never say die. Never give up and stop trying. In this proverb, die has been used in a sense of making an end or stopping. While there is life, there is hope. So never say die. So we should not give up in our life. We should try hard to attain our goal. Eighth one, practice makes perfect. Only if you do a thing over and over again can you become good at it. So, we have to practice well, then we will be perfect what we do. So, which means practice makes perfect. So, those who are practicing well will become perfect. The more you practice, then more success you will be in your life. Ninth one, Rome was not built in a day. It takes a lot of time and effort to do something great and remarkable, just as it took centuries to build imperial Rome. This proverb teaches us to be patient and to preserve if you want to do something worthwhile. It is telling that it will take much time to do something great. If we wanted to do something great, it would take time. So take our time and do things, then it will become a great and a remarkable thing. So no one can do something great within a day. It will take lots of days to complete it or to become a great. 10th one, waste not, want not. You should make the best use of what you have, and then later on you will not have to look for what you need. If you do not spend your money on things that you do not need, you will have enough to spend on what you need. So it is telling that we should not waste our money. We should make use of our time as well as our money. So if we make use of the things in a perfect manner, then we do not want to think about our past or about the time that we lost. So make use of our time well. Make hay while the sun shines, which means hay is grass that mown or cut and then dried in the sun as fodder, that is food for cattle, horses, etc. So hay can be made only when the sun shines and gives enough heat to dry the cut grasses. If one does not make hay while the sun shines, one might not be able to make hay at all, for it may rain or the weather may change. Similarly, in life, we must never hesitate or delay when an opportunity to do something useful or worthwhile comes. We must act and act positively. There are other few proverbs such as strike while the iron is hot. Second one, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Third one, gather your rosebuds while ye may. So, all these proverbs are similar to the proverbs of make hay while the sun shines. So, which means to do the things in a right time. When we get an opportunity to do something useful, do it. That is the meaning of this proverb. 12th one, too many cooks spoil the broth, which means if more than one cook is asked to make the soup, that is a broth, a thick soup made by boiling meat or fish and vegetables in water, there is bound to be confusion. They will disagree with one another as to how much of what is to be used and how and when. What this proverb means is that if too many people are put in charge of doing the same thing, there is bound to be confusion. Each person will have his own idea about how the thing should be done. They will interfere with each other, and the work that needs to be done will never get done or will be done badly. The soup that will finally come out of the kitchen will not be fit for eating. A similar Turkish proverb says, two captains will sink a ship. The same meaning of too many cooks spoil the broth. So the meaning is if we appoint so many people to do a particular thing, then it will not be done in a proper way, or there will be so much of confusion to do. Each person will be having his own idea to do something, so the work will not be done in a right time, and so sometimes it will done badly. So this is the meaning of a proverb. I hope you understand this particular topic. All of you, please go through your textbook and learn more. This is for today. Bye bye.